So we hit on some of the headwinds for the Magnificent Seven stocks. Slower than expected cloud growth, also concerns about ad spending following concerns about the Israel-Hamas war. As an investor, which one of those are you more concerned about?
I think that with the cloud, that to me is less of an individual company concern, and it's a sector-wide concern. Same with the ads, right? So these aren't necessarily a case where any one of these companies has done something massively wrong. There's a macro headwind, and that's going to hit everybody right in the face. And so, I think the interesting thing to see is who can outperform in these circumstances. With the ad spend slowdown, we're going to see that into the fourth quarter on and off, given the situation, currently in the Middle East. But the reality is that some companies are going to navigate that better than others based on sort of what they're communicating to advertisers and the kinds of ad units they're offering. And so I'm looking to see who can sort of outperform these headwinds.
Let's talk about Amazon. Obviously reported last night, shares up big right now. Were you surprised how the company beat, strengthened its e-commerce business and its ad business?
There is one rule this year, which is every company gets one quarter where they get to talk about AI, and AI makes the stock go up. And this was Amazon's quarter. They are coming off of the big news of their Anthropop investment. They put in 1.5 billion. They're looking to put in up to 4 billion into that. People are seeing it as sort of similar to Microsoft OpenAI deal, which has been pretty good for them this year, even though Microsoft had a tough week. And then I think the other piece of it, is their Bedrock AI, news that, hey, they're going to be helping with these LLM models. And if you're helping with, big data, and if you're helping with AI, then you're probably going to see your cloud spend over time go up. And so I think that they said the magic words this year, and it seems to be working in pre-trading.
All right, so they said the magic words, but they technically missed on cloud. It was very close, just to be clear for the audience. We're going to show the graphic in a second. But they actually missed. So you're saying going forward, do you expect to see that boost when it comes to their cloud business?
I mean, these things take time, right? With something like a Bedrock, you're going to see people start to use these models. And if it works well, if their tools are working well, then they're going to be using, more and more compute space, more and more cloud space over time. These aren't like immediate sort of shot in the arm, boost to revenue. It's an over time thing. But I think that there was so much concern going into this quarter over Amazon's cloud business. And they sort of, they soft pedaled it. They weren't promising, massive results. And yeah, they undershot, but I think they got close. And it's a funny week because that didn't work for Alphabet, but it did seem to work for Amazon.
All right, you're also looking at legacy tech. You're saying legacy tech's having a moment. You're talking specifically about IBM, but I also want to talk to you about hardware. Juniper Networks, a pretty solid beat yesterday. Those shares up almost 6%. What does that tell us about tech investors right now?
I mean, how funny is it that IBM's the exciting name, and I am saying the word mainframe, right? But the reality is that they had a good week. They did well in their earnings, and we're seeing things like mainframes become a little bit more relevant for them again. And they also, IBM, I think, is a company that's been a little bit slept on when it comes to AI. It's a space that they've been in for a long time. They've made 30 acquisitions since 2020 under their new CEO. That's not a small amount. They just announced a big new one the other day. Watson, which hasn't felt relevant in a couple years, is still doing some really interesting stuff with Watson XAI. And so, yeah, I am returning my attention back to IBM. And I'm not saying it's going to be the hottest tech name on the street, but I definitely think it's an overlooked one.